It is Sunday, January 23rd, 2011. I'm John, and my recommended reading to understand why there are so many problems in the world, which are intentional, is to read The Protocols of Zion, which is actually pretty short. It's pretty much to the point, and when you finish reading that, or even reading like the first 3 or 4 pages, you'll begin to be able to look around and understand why a lot of the things that are happening are happening. Like children being taken away from their parents, or murderers and molesters and thieves being protected by the law. Why America, the land of the free, has more prisoners than like all the other countries combined. I mean, things are messed up, and it is planned to be that way. Social chaos. Getting people of different races to fight, getting people of different religions to fight. This is all planned. The poison, the fluoride in the water, in the toothpaste, your teeth will rot faster using toothpaste with fluoride in it than if you never brushed your teeth at all with anything. The chemtrails in the sky, all this stuff, it is all completely planned. I could go over into great details of everything, but we can't, because I don't own YouTube. I'm not a moderator. I don't have the ability to protect everything here and freedom of speech. But I can on my website. So, if you guys want to be educated about or discuss, depending on how much you guys know already or don't know, then feel free to come to my forums, come to my site, sign up. You'll have to post an introduction, and we could discuss this. Now, communism is it's also Zionism, but communism is usually what I talk about for the most part, because it's pretty easy to identify. All their retorts, like calling people racist and other, they are so stereotypically easy to predict. And for example, when I posted the chemtrail video, I decided to take it back because I read some other things. Lots of noise. It's all about information warfare and keeping people ignorant. It's about dumbing down the masses. They don't want you to know what's going on. Who are they? Well, I'm not going to discuss this here because that would be racist, which is a load of bull. Because the thing is the people who are doing this are the racists. It's one thing to call someone a derogatory term, which, yes, I disapprove of that. But it's another thing when you intentionally pit 2 different sets of people, groups of people against each other to take advantage of both of them. I'll give you an example. The blacks killing whites in South Africa. Well, that's mainly blacks being told to kill white farmers. Well, if the white farmers are all killed, the vast majority of the food production halts. And then everyone, both the blacks and the whites, are brought into social chaos. That doesn't benefit anyone. So, a lot of this stuff is easily explained. You just got to read the Protocols of Zion. And heck, just even posting this single video could be like terms of violation BS. Because they don't want people knowing. And the more accurate, the more on the spot the message is, the more of a threat it is to them, and the more likely they'll take action against individuals such as myself. Because someone, like myself, is a threat to them. Because I'm awake and I use my mind and I think critically. Now, am I advocating conspiracy theories like aliens and time travelers and universe blowing up? No. Now, when I say that, I would say on the realm of possibility, it would be either exceptionally unlikely to maybe pretty darn close to being improbable. And yes, there will be those 2 or 3 comments where, you have communists who are posting, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 or the derogatory post. But the posts are pretty moderated, so they don't get through. The communists don't have freedom of speech here on my channel. Until, of course, they decide to delete the channel. But generally, I prefer to talk about technology and other things. But for those of you Who would like to be in the know about what's really going on in the world? To know why, for example, why all the things that are going on, for the most part, why these crimes are going on, why everything is rampant. Doesn't matter if you're in the Netherlands, Russia, Germany, South Africa, Brazil, Argentina, Mexico, Canada, Japan, China, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Israel, Italy, Spain. Doesn't matter where you are. These people are spread to all these countries, everywhere, even on little tiny islands. They will go to anywhere where there are human beings, and they will dictate and control things. Now, I'm going to give you guys a heads up. I will delete the comments that get too specific, because that is the discussion to be had over at my forum, not so much here. Because the basic idea is to not go into deep details and have an engaging conversation. You can't really do that on YouTube, one. And two, they can delete the video at their whim. It's not difficult. They control and own everything. Well, it's not quite there yet, but it's pretty darn close. So all the media, all the banking, all the corporations at the top level, it's pretty easy to point all this stuff out. I can't go through all of this. This doesn't just affect white people, it affects black people, it affects Hispanics, Asians. If you are a human being, if you exist on planet Earth, it affects you. It doesn't matter if you don't see or hear things going on. Because if they succeed in their one world government plan, then the entire world sends an army to your little part where nothing ever happened, and they wipe people out. That is the goal. Total, complete control. Pretty darn close to it. Well, anyway, I could go on and on and on, but I won't, because frankly, it's up to you guys to choose to take it into consideration. But at the very least, my recommendation is read the Protocols of Zion, because it's very real. And I can point out all this stuff out to you guys, but I'm not going to do it here on the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys around.